We are moving on with the Nothing is Sacred set with the second film in this set, number 84 in the Radiance range, which is The Exterminating Angel, which was absolutely amazing. I loved the Viridiana. I thought it was going to be hard to top. And then comes the Exterminating Angel, which was absolutely phenomenal. From 1962, this is a film that really looks at class culture, social standing, and how perception fades away as people's real tendencies and real personas come to the forefront. At the start of this one, we have an affluent family, a rich social family having a meal, a party, a group of friends coming over to enjoy it. And there's some weird things going on at the start. The lower class people, the servants in the house, are starting to just go away. They can't explain why they have to leave. They just have to leave. They're going and they're leaving the owners with no help. And even though they've got threats of never having their job, there's a compulsion for these characters to leave.
La verdad, eso de irnos así no está bien. Haberlo pensado antes. Quédate si quieres. Vamos.
Slowly, as the guests arrive, they start to sit down and enjoy their opulent meal, having fun, adhering to the social norms, having chit-chat about where the world lies, and just having general fun. And for the most part, you're getting used to the characters. There are some comedic moments in this as well, which are really kind of funny, and you're just kind of building up where everyone kind of stands within this little community of rich, stuck-up people. The fun becomes when the party kind of draws to a close and nobody really kind of wants to leave. But at the same time, they kind of do. Ultimately, they end up spending the night there, and the next day they get up and realise that maybe it's went on a little bit too far. It's time to call this quits and go. And that's when the group of people find themselves in this situation. They are physically incapable of leaving this room. There is nothing stopping them. They just have an inability to leave.
¿Por qué no se fue usted anoche con su novia? Pues, no sé, como todos. ¿Y usted? Me ignoro.
And it's as you watch these people who all seem to be within the same social standing slowly start to lose their composure. They start to snap. The true person within inside them starts to come to the forefront as they bicker, as they shout, as they become aggressive, as some just break down under the stress of the situation. These are a group of people who are used to having everything on a plate. They are the higher class. They are above the regular person. And now they find themselves trapped in a situation where they are slowly running out of food, water, they have little hope, and a complete lack of understanding as to what is going on. And this is where the film really comes into its own. Again, this is one of those ones I threw on knowing nothing about, and I just was bowled over by the story. Once they realise that they're stuck within this room and they have an inability to leave, it becomes something far, far greater. As we say, break down the social standings, as we break down the social etiquette and people become who they really are, you really start to see true colours, and that's where it becomes fascinating.
Lo reto ahora mismo a duelo.
Acepto.
¡Qué maricón! Aquí no dejan descansar.
Mírenlo. Nóbile metido en la trifulca. Otro lío suyo.
I utterly loved this one. For a film that's primarily set within the one house, you get this wonderful geography. There is a great kind of staging of how everything's played out because we have so many characters. The way they kind of move within rooms, the way we kind of move the camera through various conversations and the geography of the room is just wonderfully laid out. Always feels like we're discovering something new, whether it be an aspect of a character, whether it be a place within the room, whether it be little cliques that are forming here and there as people get together and whisper about what's really going on and who's stopping them from leaving this house. It becomes something just far more exhilarating. Absolute standout for me. This was a tremendous movie, one that offered up all kinds of possibilities and great talking points. If you want to sit down and talk about a film after you watched it, this is the kind of film where you are going to have a rich conversation because there is so much to say. I absolutely adored The Exterminating Angel. It was terrific, and it's probably going to be a tough one to top in this set. Let's dive into the extras and see what there is. Here we are in the disc for The Exterminating Angel. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have Alex Cox. Director Alex Cox provides an introduction and personal appreciation of The Exterminating Angel, recorded exclusively for Radiance Films in July 2024. This runs for 9 minutes 39 seconds, and as you know, I love any extra that includes Alex Cox. Here he gives a brief recount of his history with Louis Buñuel and some personal anecdotes, his feelings for the films, and how it kind of inspired him. Next, we have A Mexican Buñuel, directed by Emilio Meli. This 1997 documentary features interviews with Buñuel and Silvia Pinal and covers Buñuel's time working in his adopted country of Mexico, where he made 21 films and some of his most enduring work. And this runs for 55 minutes, 45 seconds. And again, it's another wonderful documentary. It's got the man himself. It's talking about his Mexican period, which covers a few of the films on this box set. Next, we have Guillermo del Toro. Recorded exclusively for Radiance in August 2024, director Guillermo del Toro provides an appreciation for The Exterminating Angel, Viridiana, and Buñuel's Mexican work. And this is 18 minutes, 55 seconds. And he kind of gives a brief introduction of Buñuel arriving in Mexico, his career at the time, how he feels that Viridiana was a turning point for the director, and goes over some of the themes and thematics that come through in his films. Next, we have Dinner and Other Rituals. In this visual essay created for Radiance in 2024, critic and author Alexandra Heller-Nicholas examines Buñuel's repeated use of the dinner party as a satirical motif, and how these surreal depictions have gone on to influence many films and filmmakers. For the first part of this, we're going to focus a little bit on The Exterminating Angel and how we kind of get repetition with slight skewed perspectives of different scenes within the film, focusing on the dinner party, and then how we take that and fall into Viridiana and other movies about how we kind of see similar sequences with similar thematics played out throughout his films, showing a kind of running theme through much of his filmography. It's a great visual essay. And finally, Behind the Scenes Gallery, and that's the extras for The Exterminating Angel. There we have it. Second film in the Nothing is Sacred set, The Exterminating Angel. Absolutely fantastic. I love this film. I can't rave about it highly enough. I hope you're getting that across. This was fantastic and entirely my cup of tea. I would love to know your thoughts on this one. If you've seen it, or if I've made you interested to pick this one up, just let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.